Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Forever Stranded. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So I have been doing a bunch of work between episodes in torching up the area around the base. And the main reason for that is I am getting really sick and tired of husks coming up and just collecting alongside the fences. And so I want to try to get the illuminated area far enough out that they just don't spawn at all. Now we do have some other options for that. I believe we have Mega Torch in here. So let's just take a look here. Yes, we have the Mega Torch from Torchmaster. I don't know how you would get an unlit one, but we do need another star from that, or for that. And that is going to be a little difficult because we do have to fight the Wither. But that is a potential option. Another option would be the Aversion Obelisk, I believe. I don't know how to spell obelisk. Yeah, weird. But the Aversion Obelisk from Ender.io, this would be fairly easy too, and then all that we have to do is collect the mobs that we don't want to be able to spawn in soul vials, put them in there, and that would stop them. You know, we have made all of this, the Solarium, the energetic alloy. We have to, well, the tormented Enderman head, we don't have that yet. We haven't looked into that. But that would be a few things that we could do to stop mobs from spawning out here anyway. So yeah, we do have more options. Now another thing that I have done is to be going through and filling in the dust trail or the skid trail from where the shuttle crashed. And I did get quite a bit of that done. I got chased out by mobs, so I just decided to stop. Now I have also torched up the area out here where I used to let mobs spawn and come up to the shuttle. So if we look at the map, we actually have everything here is illuminated. Now we can see I've just been spiraling around, and this side over here, it's not very good. You know, I tried to do as best I could, but I mean the rest of it definitely looks a lot more round. But it is working. That's the main thing. So I've just been slowly increasing the size of this. We can see that I'm almost out to the battle tower here. And I'm really wondering from the shape of it if this isn't another battle tower that's buried in the ground. I don't know. Now another thing that I did notice was that with the backups, I lost my map. So I am very unhappy about that. Because of that, we only have 2 death markers on our waypoints. And those 2 death points are because of Enderman. Yes. Was out killing Enderman. But, yes. Oh, big lag spike. But, yes, the other thing is I have been working on the power factory here. And so I made it another section longer, added another doorway here, and I have started moving some of my stuff here into the entrance corridor of this power building. Now I do want to move the refined storage system down here, but I also want to put several displays across this wall that will tell us which generators are on. And then also I kind of want to keep track of how much we have of our ender pearls as well, so that we can know if we are keeping up on that. But we've been doing a lot of technical stuff and building, and I think it's time for a little bit of an adventure. So we are going to try to make the portal to the deep dark today. And it would help if I would spell that correctly. So if we come in here, we need 2 sextuple compressed cobble, 4 quadruple compressed, and 2 double compressed. Now I believe, yeah, we have everything just way too compressed. So if we look up cobble, Yeah, so let's just go ahead and unpack these quintuple compressed. So that'll give us that one, and then we'll unpack these triple compressed as well. So yeah, that works. Let's go ahead and make this thing. There it is. So now the one part that scares me about this is whether or not we're going to have a portal on the other side. Now we do have this overworld portal, but there is no recipe for it. So I'm really hoping that it does spawn in a portal on the other side. But yeah, let's go ahead and place this thing down somewhere. So I think for now, I'm just going to place it right here. So we're going to dig this down into the ground, place it there. There it is. Now let's hope that this does not crash me. That would be probably the worst possible outcome. So let's see. Looks like we're going. And we have not crashed. Yes. Nice. And so we do have... Okay, so actually it is supposed to be another deep dark portal. Apparently we can remove that. But so we should be way up high in the world. Yes, we are at Y179. But we can start digging here and we will get all kinds of stone, cobblestone, ores. I don't know if maybe we will be able to find titanium in here. I know that is something that a lot of people have been asking. How do you get titanium? And I don't know. I've tried everything that I can think of, and it doesn't look like titanium is achievable anywhere. So everything that I have tried in the past has not given it to me. Now there is a lot of cobblestone in this, and those bits of cobblestone actually lead into pillars that go down into the world. So yes, I'm kind of interested to see what happens there. Now also I am curious to know if the GRU is on, because yeah, that could be very bad. So I suppose for the moment I'm just gonna do some digging here for a little bit. We're getting lots and lots of cobble. You can see that is filling up our inventory. So I'm gonna just mine for a little bit and I will be back. So one thing that I forgot to mention is our spawner that was up here in the air is now gone. Yes, I went through and removed that because we no longer are in need of that. But because of that, we actually have a couple of elevator blocks that are available to us. So I'm going to quickly come up here and grab those elevator blocks, and we are going to try to get down to the main portion of the deep dark. So let's go ahead and come in here. We will throw a bunch of this stuff in there. Clear that out, and we should be able to look up elevators, and there they are. 2 elevator blocks. And so I think that should be everything that we need. Let's just go ahead and head back to the deep dark and see if we dig downward what is going to happen. Now another thing, you can see that when I come through the portal, my hearts go to 10 on the visuals, but we still only have 6. So that is just a visual bug. Relogging will reset that. But I did dig out here a little ways, not terribly far, but we are going to try digging down here. And now I'm pretty sure what's going to end up happening is we are going to drop at some point right down into the bottom of the world. So let's just dig down here a little further. Throwing more torches. By torching up this vertical area, we do make it a lot easier to find it later on. And you know what we should have done? We should have set the elevator up. Oh, are you kidding? I am 1 block short. I am 1 block short of being able to get up there. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Whee! There we go. Alright, so we are going to place our first elevator right here. And now, or actually, let's place it in the area. So now back down we go. Now one thing that I have found out here, and I'm really happy about this, if we press shift with the drill, it only drills one block. So that is very helpful. Oh geez, how deep do we have to go before we fall? I guess we're still at Y154. I just really have a feeling that we're just gonna drop out all of a sudden at some point. And our elevator, let's make sure that we get that marked. That is at X255 and Z negative 1269. That will be very important to know. I am really getting scared here. I know that it's going to drop out from underneath me. Okay, we are now into almost full cobblestone. Did we hit one of the pillars? Let's dig out to the side a little bit. I don't think so. I just think we're not quite there yet. Alright, well, let's continue down. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. There it is. Now open to the bottom. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to set the elevator back in here. And we do have our strongbox with us. This thing has a whole bunch of torch arrows in it. And so with that, we can actually shoot some torches down into this and light some of this up. So I don't know. There's a skeleton down there shooting at me. But yes, I mean, we have a huge amount of space to explore here. There is water, there's all kinds of things. That is a long way down too. But it does kind of look like I'm close to one of the pillars. I don't know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to torch this up for a little while. Try to get it to where the area that we drop into, because it does look like we are going to be dropping. But try to get it to where the area that we're going to drop into is reasonably well lit up. And then I'll be back. Alright, well, here we go, down into the darkness. A lot of dark spots down here yet. But it is just so dark down here, oh my god. Alright, so we need to first go to 255, negative 1269. So right here. Ooh, granite. Nice. Okay, so we are going to place our elevator here. Very nice. Okay, so we have our elevator in place, so I think what we want to do next is make ourselves a little spot that we can identify very easily. So I'm just going to dig a bunch of this stuff out of here. And I suppose we could be using our drill. But we are going to just dig a whole bunch of this stuff out of the way. Placing down torches as needed. But this will make it a lot easier for us to be able to identify where this thing is at. So I'm going to work on that for a little bit. See what it looks like here in just a moment. My god, those guys hit hard. I couldn't even get up to him to try to counteract his attacks. That was, or whatever, one of the, yeah, these guys. The Ashen. Yeah, just go away. Oh god. But yeah, those guys hit awfully hard. I don't know if they're a bit stronger here in the deep dark. It is very distinctly possible. So, yeah, at least we're getting a little bit of space cleared out here. And we are coming up on our very first cave. So let's go ahead and see what we've got down here. So we do want to make sure that we are properly illuminating everything. So we've got plenty of copper. So what all do we have down here? Looks like there's tons of ores. Stupid bat. Oh my god, yes, there are tons of ores. Okay, what do we got here? Bauxite. Okay, bauxite from immersive engineering, lead from industrial craft, copper from industrial craft, tin from thermal foundation. I'm pretty sure that the copper that we have over here is tin from... Wait, what is this? Dilithium? Okay, now that's one that I didn't know for sure how we were going to get it. But this is copper from thermal foundation. We've got iron. So with the dilithium being here, it is very distinctly possible that we could also find the titanium here. And it looks like our inventory is full. Goody. But yes, we got dilithium. Lots and lots of dilithium. Okay, what? What? No clue. But man, that dilithium, there's a lot of it there. So yeah, we just got 14 dilithium ore. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do some mining here for a while. I suppose what I'll do is I'll give myself about half an hour to do some mining, and we will see what I get in that time period. That's a lot of stuff. I can't even carry it all. Well, I guess continuing forward, we'll have to come back for this. Magnesium, that is a good sign that we may be getting... What is this one? Boron. Okay. Thorium. Ooh, we are getting a whole bunch of nuclear craft stuff here. Yeah, I am really wondering if that doesn't mean that we can't find the titanium down here somewhere too. What do we got here? Nuclear craft copper. Interesting. Well, continuing onward, obviously, there is a lot of stuff here. I found it! Rutile! There it is! So yes, I was right. This is where we find it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and we have a chest on us. Oh, there we go. So, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Rutile uses. Titanium. There it is. There it is, guys. Titanium. We found it. All right. That is awesome. Now, granted, half an hour is not very long, and I did leave an awful lot of stuff down there as I was trying to search for things. But we got a little bit of cobblestone as I was doing the initial digging, and we got basically every type of stone that we can get, including hardened stone. I did have some basalt down there that I chose to leave because I just did not have the inventory space. But so this will allow us to get into environmental tech. We also have a lot of this chiseled marble from Chisel. We've got the granite, diorite, and andesite, limestone from Chisel, and then the ores. Yes, lots and lots of ores, and of course the biggest one, the rutile. So I think I want to try to get some of this stuff kind of going in the mining. So what we're going to do, we are going to come in here, we're going to load up everything that we can into our various boxes and all of this stuff, so that we probably want to keep the slime sling. But we want to load up as much of this stuff as we can so that we can take it back. But then what I want to do is to actually put a skeleton skull on my head. But what I really want to do is to try to get we don't have enough room. Try to get the next upgrades on our mining drill. So there's at least 2 upgrades that we still need to get. And so we need to get the the 5 mining and fortune. And those things together will make an absolute amazing ability for mining. But there's another thing that we need to do as well. So let's go ahead and get over here. We'll dump off a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just happy that I didn't die down there. That's the biggest thing for me. We're going to dump off a whole bunch of stuff here. And then we are going to start making a few things. So, yeah, basically just all of this stuff minus the stuff that we have in the strongbox. And then we'll grab all of our ores. That should be good enough. Okay, so let's throw all of that in there. And that's going to be a lot of stuff. Alright, so now what we want to do. First off, we need to go to actually additions. And we need to be able to get this drill mining augment 2. And then we need to get the drill fortune augment 2. Now, the drill fortune augment, we didn't even get that because it required empowered diamantine crystal. But we now have the empowerer. And this guy here is going to require empowered Restonia crystal and then an ender casing, which is that empowered diamantine crystal again. Block of black quartz. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff here. Empowered Inori crystals, regular diamantine crystals. What is this? Silk Touch. It might actually be better to go with the Silk Touch rather than the Fortune. I think we may actually want to go with that one because the Empowered Emeradic Crystal is just emeralds. So, I mean, that's not going to really be any more difficult. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the Empowerer set up and get these bits made so that we can craft that up. And what is this? Drill block placing augment. What does that do? I think I read about this before, so let's see here. Does it explain that one? The mining upgrades enlarges the hole which the drill digs. The placement upgrade, after you right click it in any slot of your hotbar, will make the drill able to place a block from that slot by right clicking. So does that mean that it would be able to place torches? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We have torches in our offhand. Not a big deal. But the other thing that we want to get made then is some ender chests. These guys from ender storage. So let's go ahead and look at ender storage. And so this will allow us to have the ender storage chest and the ender pouch. So these are not terribly difficult to make. We should have everything that we need. Just an ender pearl, some obsidian wool, blaze rods, and a chest. And, blaze rods. We need to unpack a few of those. So let's just take some compressed blaze rods. Get those in there. Nope. And then, you know what? For mining, let's set mining to gray. So let's see, can we get some light gray dye? Should be able to do that. Make the light gray wool. And then we should be able to make this now. So this is something that we can very easily link with our pouch and items will go into it. But that doesn't do us a lot of good if it is just sitting in there. It's no different than having the pouch, which we are going to make the pouch. Oh, and skull. Yeah, my helmet broke. So now we need to make another light gray wool. Oh, we don't have any wool. String? Okay, well, we do have string. So let's go ahead and just grab that light gray wool. Make a little bit of string into wool. Make our light gray wool. And then the pouch. There we go. So now this should be linked to that. So if we open this, yes, that is pretty cool. It opens the chest. So now we can throw something in there, and there it is in there. Okay, so that's perfect. So now what we need to do is get one final bit, which is in the refined storage. We need to get an importer. So this is going to be a destruction core, an improved processor, and a cable. We have not made any of the cables yet, but we should have everything that we need for that. And then we need the destruction core, which we should have everything for that, and then the importer. So now this, if we place this on there, that will automatically pull things out. So if we grab a stack of stone burnt out of here, we throw it into our ender pouch, we can immediately see it being pulled out of there, and it's being pulled into the network. So now the other thing that we're going to do, we are going to grab these guys. We're going to put a stack and 3 speed upgrades in there, because now if we grab something and throw it in here, immediately it's gone. And so that will be importing the items that we get directly into the system. Now, I'm not worried about this because I made 2 64K storage disks and we have one almost completely empty. But yes, I will get the Empowerer set up, get the parts made for that. We're going to go and do a major mining expedition. Alright, I've got everything together now for this. So the drill augment 2, let's go ahead and make that first. And then we will make our drill silk touch augment. There we go. So now if we shift right click on our drill, we can pull out our... Really, we can put them both in there? So now question, if we have both of them in there, will that make it go faster? Or farther? Or whatever? Okay, well, let's see here. I have this hardened energy cell. I guess I was going to set that up there. We have our battery. Let's go ahead and head back to the deep dark for a moment. Land, please. Meow. And so we'll just see how much do we get from this. So now, is this going to be 5 or is it going to be more? Now, it's still just the 5. But I mean, still, that is not bad. So, a 5x5 area, mined with each one, because we're using Silk Touch, we are getting stone, as well as the cobblestone. And, yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. So what I'm going to work on doing now is getting the other side of this elevator block. Well, we'll make one more elevator block, and we will put it down at the bottom. So we'll be able to teleport to the bottom of the, or to the surface, and then another one to the actual mining level at Y11. So, I'm going to get to it. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, there was a major oversight that I had here, and that is the fact that when we leave this area, this goes unloaded. So we are going to have to make ourselves some kind of a chunk loader to keep this loaded while we are not here. You know, so now that we are back here, this is completely empty, but this was completely full just a moment ago. Now the other thing is 28 new redstone ore. I think we will be setting up a farm for that, but I don't know if we need to or not, but we definitely need a chunk loader. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a chunk loader of some sort. So what kind of chunk loader? Chunk loader So what kind of chunk loaders do we have available? We have the chunk loader from Chicken Chunks. Oh, well, that's a really easy one. We have the chunk loading ward from Extra Utilities 2. Saw Iscal85 try to use this thing and it didn't seem to work very good. And it is a pain in the butt to make. And then we have these World Spike carts and World Spikes from Railcraft. Those could be interesting, but I think we're just going to go with the simple chunk loader from Chicken Chunks. So now, question, can these be broken up into spot loaders? No, they can't. But that's fine. So if we drop this here, we should be able to say, okay, we've got a radius of 2, so that gives us 9 chunks around this. If we go with a square around here, we can see the entirety of this is loaded. So no issues there. Go ahead and hide the lasers. Let's head back and do some major mining now. You know what, we could use a bit of recharging before we go. So yeah, I am going to now do a 1 hour mining session. We will see how much stuff we can get together in 1 hour. It should hopefully be a bunch. So I am currently about 30 minutes in, and I realized we've got more than a little bit of a problem here. The first one is our batteries only last about 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and look at actually additions, and let's see if we can improve these batteries. So the triple battery, to get these we need the empowered Inori. So okay, so we are missing the advanced coil. Let's make one of those, I guess. We can only make one. And then we go like this. And so this is going to give us 4 million instead of 2 million RF in that particular battery. So that is actually twice the battery now of the one that we had. And yeah, that is going to start charging immediately. Let's click that off there. So yeah, we need to make up a bunch more of the empowered Inori. But the other thing is we are mining really, really slow. And so because of that, I want to get a couple more rings. Well, one would probably be enough. But what we want is these guys here, the Ring of Haste and the Advanced Ring of Haste. So the Ring of Haste is not really too bad. We need a Diamantine Crystal Block and some Netherwort. I think we have Netherwort. I think. As far as water bottles are concerned, I know that we have some of those over here. So let's go ahead and just we will grab our entire food chest here because I kind of need it anyway. I'm running low on food. And then, like I say, the Netherwort, I don't know if we have any, but I know that we can make or get Netherwort really easy by sieving soul sand on one of our meshes. I don't remember which one it is. But yes, we can get Netherwort really easy from that. And so let's just see here. If we place this guy down, we'll grab a water bottle and let's get our Ring of Haste. Okay, so we do have Netherwort already. We need more repeaters, and we need the Diamantine Crystal Block, and we need a ring. So let's go ahead and make... We only needed one of those. Whatever. But we'll get our Ring of Haste. Yeah, like I said, we need more repeaters, and then the Diamantine Crystal. So let's get some diamonds. Throw this in front of there, turn that into that. All right, so that's going to get us our Ring of Haste. Now to go to the next tier, we need an Ender Star. Oh, dang it. Yeah, and there's no way to get that short of getting the other. Well, the Ring of Haste is an improvement. So I do need to get some more of the Empowered Inori. sad. So I'll get that so that we at least have 3 triple batteries, and then I'll head back out and do some more mining. Well, I was really beginning to wonder, but yes, apparently diamonds do spawn to... Why did that not silk touch? What? Very confused, to say the least. I don't get it. Whatever. But, yeah, we are making a lot of progress here. Managed to find 2 more rutile. So, I mean, we've got a chance. This stuff does not really spawn very fast, or very common, but it does spawn. So, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and continue onward. Well, I am just coming up on an hour. I did not expect to find these down here, and I especially did not expect to find one that was fully grown. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do what it is that we do with those. But yeah, that is pretty cool. You can actually find these out in the world. So let's go ahead and throw a little bit of stuff in here. Been just doing some kind of more specific mining, going through caves and following all of the ore veins, and that opens up into more caves. But yes, this has been working extraordinarily well. We have an absolute huge amount of stuff that we have gotten. So what I'm going to do, I am going to mine out just a little bit more stuff here, because there is quite a bit of it here. Looks like this continues on. Now, I have noticed frequently when I come up to these lava patches like this, it actually makes us hot. So, even with our personal cooler, it still will make us hot. But, yeah, I'm gonna keep grabbing a few things here. We'll be back at the base in just a little bit, and we will take a look at what we got from this, because it is quite a bit. So an hour of mining has yielded an awful lot of stuff. We got almost 10,000 stone out of that. Got a little over 1,000 each of diorite, granite, and andesite. Around 1,000 dirt, maybe a bit more than that. A decent amount of cobblestone. But the big thing is in the ores. So if we start looking at our ores, absolutely insane how many ores we have here now. So we did get a huge amount of iron ore, and you know what? We have 6 bits of rutile. I didn't even realize that I'd gotten the 6th one. I thought I had 5. But yes, we've got tons of iron ore, tons of coal ore. The amount of redstone ore now is just absolutely obscene. I don't even think we're going to really have to worry about redstone anymore. Other things that we have gotten a little bit of, so we did get some of like the immersive engineering bauxite ore. We got a bunch of Certus quartz ore, and I even managed to get a charged Certus crystal, which is something that we had not had before. We also found some destabilized redstone ore. So this stuff can be found down at the bottom of the deep dark. If we take a look at the uses on this stuff, yeah, we can run it through the tectonic initiator in the pulverizer to get these destabilized clathrate. I have no idea what that is. And gives a 50% chance of a cinnabar output, which is really important. And these guys, yeah, they can be changed into destabilized redstone, which we can then, I believe, we can we not turn this back into redstone? It does not look like it. So once we destabilize it, it is done. But we will need those for like our resonant flux ducts later on, the signalum flux ducts. the redstone energy flux ducts, making flux crystals for redstone arsenal. The fluxed electrum blend, we will be needing a lot of that later on. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is going to end up being used for. Being able to put it into many different types of tanks. A little bit of sand will give us some blitz powder. That one I've actually seen quite a bit. And that is used to make erothium dust, which is needed for a couple of augments. Zephyrian erothium? What? What in the heck are you? With petrothium dust and a reactant dynamo to get... no. But anyway, yes, there is a lot of stuff that we got while we were down there. Especially some of the oddball stuff that we hadn't seen yet. Dilithium. I don't remember if we were getting that one or not. But I mean, the big one, of course, is the rutile. And so, like I said, I have had a lot of questions about how to get the titanium in the pack. And so that is how you do it. I mined for an hour and a half and found 6 of them. So yeah, your return is not going to be real good. You're going to be getting about 1 every 15 minutes on the average. But we can smelt these and get titanium ingots. We will be doing everything in our power to duplicate and possibly triplicate these, make as many of them as we can out of the ore. Once we get the titanium ingots, then we can put these into this guy, the electric arc furnace from advanced rocketry. Combine that with a little bit of aluminum and we can get the titanium aluminide ingots, which is the other half of it. And it looks like we can also match those up with some iridium ingots to get titanium iridium alloy. So yes, we will need a lot of these titanium ingots. Lots of mining. I don't know if there is some way that we could have a targeted miner go through the deep dark. I have no clue. Haven't looked at any of that stuff. But yes, we did make a very good amount of progress today. I guess I didn't even mention this. I have one quadruple battery, not just triple batteries. I have a quadruple battery. This thing soaks up the power so fast it's not even funny. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. So I am going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you want to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!